So hey guys, it's Prince. Here's our next video.
I was just coming to you guys to let you guys know what's about to go down tonight. I invited my nephew over and a couple of his friends to enjoy just a night of chill, relaxation, and conversation. So I'm super excited for you guys to meet him. He means everything to me. I love him so much. I call him my Nuna, but his name is Jaylen, and I'm so excited for you guys to meet him and for you guys to meet his friends. So stay tuned. The Red Cup Boys. Lippy in the bass. Shoot, 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 shoot. How's your apple juice?
It's cool. It's like kind of warm.
Your apple juice warm?
We got our ice machine.
Apple juice.
Get out of my Caucasian household. Alright y'all, I'm here with my babies again. And I just want to do a formal introduction for all of them. So we're just going to talk about who they are, what they're about, their goals, all that good stuff, because that's what really matters, right? Right. I just want to say shout out to my eyelashes. Shout out to Walgreens. I really appreciate Walgreens for coming out with these new Kish lashes. The little minks, you know. Okay. All right. Let's move forward.
I'm Cameron. I go to MTSU from Memphis.
What does MTSU stand for?
Middle Tennessee State University.
Don't get it confused. That's from Tennessee. All right.
True blue. Even though I don't have on anything blue. Blue jeans.
Blue jeans? Yeah, shout out to the blue jeans. Shout out to the Uggies. Y'all know we team up over here, dog. Like, we do that. We do that all the way through April. Know that.
I love clothes. I love fashion. Fashion is just something I'm just like passionate about. I love designs, the latest fashions, latest trends, fads, stuff like that.
What's your ad name?
Ad name. Oh, you can follow me on. I got a lot of ad names. Snapchat is what I am on most of the time. It's like Life of Cam Bam.
Okay.
No. Catch me on Twitter, Cam Bam Wham.
Okay. He like, I ain't got much, but I got Hold on. I ain't got much, but I got Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. You can also underscore me. Look at me on Google. Look me up. Oh, okay.
I recently changed my Instagram name, so I don't really know what it is. It's Nosferatu something. I don't know. Is it an underscore or underscore board?
It's after.
Nosferatu underscore. Nosferatu.
I will leave all of that in the comment box. The link. Wait. I don't even remember. What is that? That down there. I'm gonna leave that down there.
The info. Okay, so it's underscore.
The box below.
Oh, y'all can see that.
I'll get all the information. All right. So Cam is actually a designer. And he's pretty freaking awesome. So if you follow him, he'll help you with your shopping needs.
Shopping needs, you know. If you want to just, stay up on the latest fashions. I know a lot of people have trouble doing that, but I mean, it's what you make of it. It's who you are. So, just express yourself through what you wear.
Yeah.
That's what I like to tell people.
That's a big thing. I know I'm a mom, and I know I hate shopping. I used to love shopping. Like, going to the mall was so fun. And now, no. Like, I look at my clothes and I'm like, I don't even like these clothes, but I'm just wearing them because I don't want to go out and shop for any more clothes. Like, it's so stressful. Like, but when you got a friend like him,
Shopping can be fun.
he gonna get me back right, y'all. He gonna get me back right, you know. The old 2010 Olympia coming back. You feel me? It's coming back.
Okay, so.
Well, hi, honey.
All right, I'm gonna start off.
This the little shy baby. That's your nickname, shy baby, right here.
Alright, I'm sorry about saying I laugh at everything, so if I start laughing.
I do too. It's okay.
In the middle, that's why. But yeah. Other than that, so my name is Malik.
Hey, Meme.
What was the topic about? Just about
Just talking about yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm the president of NAACP.
He's the president of NAACP at MTSU, and that's a big thing. Like, y'all, we gotta stay woke, right? Way too close to my face. Whoop, 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 whoop. Zoom out. Sorry, baby. So, he's the president of MTSU, and that's because we're kings and queens, and it's a big thing for us to know that. And a lot of us don't know the power that we hold within ourselves.
Yeah, that is true. And if I can empower anyone, I've reached my goal. So.
Hell yeah. So if you're in the Nashville area, the Middle Tennessee area, this is the guy to reach out to. He's a network agent when it comes to outreach, when it comes to any type of charity events, when it comes to any type of just big brother, little brother thing type situation. He's the one to reach out to. Know yourself, right?
Right.
That's huge.
True.
You got to know yourself. Know who you are, know what you are, and know where you're from.
And add tax.
Know your worth and add tax.
Know you.
As quoted by.
I like that so much. You know how you get caught off guard by something?
Give credit.
I just love that so much.
King of Mine Scott said that.
Know your worth and add tax.
One time for the transgender.
So can you make me an outfit that says tax like on my booty, because my booty get real thick, girl, get thick out here. Alright.
I'm Olympia's nephew.
Yourself is really
Her
good.
favorite, to be honest. But that's neither here nor there. I am
Who, me? She is. Go ahead.
I'm a sophomore at Middle Tennessee State University. I am an English and political science double major. English and political science double major. I'm planning to go into the law field. I'm really a big advocate for social justice, basically marginalized communities such as the LGBT community, the African American community, just minorities in general. But I'm a big advocate for, marginalized people in our communities, and I'm kind of trying to get into politics a little bit. I'm a writer, an avid writer. I love to write. I have a few posts if you guys want to read any of those. But, I guess you can just comment that below. Don't do that. Please don't do that. But
Let me go ask you some questions up there.
yeah, that's my introduction. Nice to meet you all. I really haven't met y'all, but so hopefully y'all can look forward to some great conversations from me and from, my peers and other people. So I'm gonna hand this back off. JOANNE the Scammer is a great character. I live for him as a character. He kind of catapulted himself into television, and he was really successful with that as far as like comedy. But I think the problem came in where he made that post about him like not being a transsexual hooker in actual like life, and so basically I guess that is what kind of drew people to kind of feel a type of way about him, simply because of the fact that, him being a member of the LGBT community, which he is gay, you know what I'm saying, and kind of making this notion that the transgender community is kind of like nasty, or they aren't necessarily as equal to everybody else. With him being a part of the same community, like kind of does a disservice for us as a whole.
So, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
So, are you saying pretty much that he's trying to discredit transgender
now
women?
I'm honestly not going
Or
to say
men?
that maybe that's not his intentions, But like that post, like his wording is easy to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, like that's the typical thing for a transgender person. Because as we know, like I guess like towards the beginning of like when transgender people started like really coming on the scene, it really started becoming a big thing. Like, and we still know that they're still getting murdered to this day, but like it was like at an exceeding rate back then. But they used to, you know, being transgender in a community that doesn't even really accept gay rights, you know what I'm saying? Like it was difficult for them to get jobs, and it was difficult for them to really go into kind of corporate America or any type of job and really make an earning for themselves. So they were kind of forced to sell themselves, you know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily think those were his intentions, so I won't say that. However, like that post kind of made it seem like it was like a negative stereotype of transgender people.
Nice.
I never really just thought deeply on that situation about JOANNE the scammer, but far as like the transgender community, it is like a community that's set aside from the gay community. So it's like I see firsthand from like other friends that I have who don't necessarily accept it, you know. And me, I'm a more accepting person, so I don't really just look down on it or shun it or anything. Like people are people to me. Like I know what it is. I know how it feels to be, you know, set aside or, you know,
Ostracized.
yeah, like it's hurtful, and it's even worse when you have people that
You
target
love and care
you.
about.
Yeah, and people that love and care about you just change like overnight, or just like right in your face. Like I haven't came out to my whole family, but when I talked to my mom about it, that was the only person that I really just wanted to get acceptance from. And so when when I talked to her about it, and we actually laughed about it once I talked to her about it, it was like, well, I mean, as long as I know she has my back, that's all that I really care about. Like, people are gonna come and go, and in the gay community, there's a lot of people, and I think a lot of people who are afraid to come out or be themselves, they really just need to understand that there are people out here that will love you for you, and they don't really just, everyone isn't going to judge you. And a lot of times, family members are the ones who are going to judge you.
I actually posted this on my Facebook page a couple of days ago, that no one has the power to hurt you like you can. It's an NDRE song. That's so true. Like, it's one thing to be ostracized by just the general public, but for your family, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandmother, grandfather, uncle, auntie, whatever, to just kind of discriminate against you, hurt you, that's very hurtful. It's hurtful just in general. And listen, love is love. Love is love is love, and that's all I can say. Just because what you feel is right, that doesn't make it wrong. If you feel like something should be right, that doesn't make it wrong. What you know is not what everybody knows. What you've learned is not, or how you feel is not what everybody feels, and that is okay. Like, people need to understand that it's okay to just dig into yourself and understand that when it boils down to it, it's about love. And if we can be honest, God is love. And that's the only thing that keeps me drawn to the church, is just the fact of knowing that God loves me. God is love. And when I'm at the lowest of my low, when I feel despicable, God is there. And He shows me love, and He gives me the strength to move on. So how dare any of us try to judge another person on how they feel love, the love that God gave them. So say what you feel, you know, that's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions, but what I won't allow is disrespect anymore, like not in my presence. And whatever we need to do to move forward from this, to be proactive, to remove this stigma. That's exactly what it is. This stigma from the gay community, the HIV positive community, from just anything portraying ignorance on a certain group of people. And not to put those two together, but they kind of go hand in hand if you want to be honest, because of the stigma. It just made the rate higher when it comes to HIV and AIDS. And it's because of people being ashamed, people being afraid, people hiding who they are, portraying other things to satisfy other people, when you should just be happy with who you are, proud of who you are, and move forward in that way. So my whole thing is just to move forward, like forward motion. I feel like this vlog, and I'm really taking a leap and a bound in this, but I feel like eventually this vlog is going to be great because I want this to be a safe place, right?
Right, absolutely.
For people to come to vent, to talk, to spread awareness, to orchestrate new things, primarily in Middle Tennessee, because that's where we are. And I feel like as we move forward, we're going to plan on events, meet and greets, just all types of things. We just have ideas upon ideas that we're just going to plan on, and we're going to make happen to make a difference, because I cannot continue to go on like this. I know that one person that I love more than anybody, I love him to death, this dude right here. I don't play about him, and I don't accept, and they don't either. And I don't accept disrespect from anybody, no matter who you are. And he's opened my eyes to a lot, to be perfectly honest. Things that I didn't think about, or, you know, want to think about, or just kind of push to the side, but he's brought awareness to me. And if he can bring awareness to me, little old girl from Memphis, Tennessee, you know, super holy, super holy, woo. Yeah, so we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be great, and I'm just excited about the future. So you guys, if you want to say anything, let this be your safe haven, your safe place. Drop your comment below. I'll link all of their @ names in the description box below. That's what it was, the description box. The description box below. And I think if it's okay with you guys, right, that it's okay to talk to them.
Never feel like you're alone. I think that's one thing about me. I really hate, I don't want to say hate, but I do. Like, I don't ever want anybody to feel like they're going through something by themselves, because I know what it's like. And when I'm talking to someone and they tell me, well, there's just something I need to go through alone, there's nothing that you should go through alone. At least that's how I feel. Like, if there's always someone that's been where you're going, there's someone that's been where you're at now, and all you need is someone to talk to, just to get an understanding that you're going through that right now, but you're gonna look back at it because you've gone through it, and you're in a totally different space now.
Yeah, definitely.
I just really agree about that. Talking to somebody about, you know, stuff that you might be going through, or problems that you're having. A lot of times, you know, you don't want to talk about it because you think, you know, not talking about it make it go away. But I'm a talker, and I realized that, you know, talking to people, like for me, that person is my mom. Like, it's nothing I can tell her that she probably, you know, has already gone through herself, or, you know, has had experience with. So just having someone to talk to, or being open to expressing what you're going through, is always a big thing.
Love people where they are, and love people for who they are. And mostly because, you know, from my own personal experiences, I've had a lot of guidance from like older members of my family and whatnot, but they've had different experiences in life than I have. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with me coming out, and like my whole situation with dealing with being kind of that one different person in the family from everybody else, and not really having people to understand me, I felt that I was alone, but I necessarily wasn't. But I think it's just more so the understanding that you have to step outside of your experiences to understand somebody else's experiences.
For sure.
Because my own personal experiences differentiate from everybody else's. So, like when people come to me, or if somebody has a problem, like I don't necessarily judge them because I can understand. Me and you, we weren't raised the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have the same experiences in life. So you're not going to think about a situation the way that I think about a situation. So I'm going to meet you where you at, and I'm going to love you where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm going to love you through your situation. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to love people for who they are. If your views or beliefs are differentiating from somebody else's, don't force those ideas on somebody else. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it's fine to tell them what you believe, but when you talk about what you believe, make sure that you are telling the full story of what you believe. You can't preach one thing and omit another thing that you're doing and expect somebody to get it. Like, if you're really going to try to convince somebody of something, make sure you have a holistic view and you have a holistic understanding of what, you know what I'm saying, like your actual belief is. Because that's really a lot of the problem in our communities. And, you know, basically it's just love. Like, just love people. Love people. Like, this is definitely a time where we really need to love each other, especially black people. Definitely love on each other regardless of where you come from, who you are, your sexual orientation, your preferences, like whatever it is, just love each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really, you know, what we were put on this earth to do. Like, that's what gets us from one day to another. So, yeah, just love each other. You know, we have nothing to lose but our chains, like Kasada Shakir said. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm happy about it.